We are in western part of Romania in Transylvania, a couple of 100 kilometers east of the Hungarian border. Here we find one of the three major mountain areas of Romania, the Carpathian Mountains, and we are in a village in about 1 kilometer altitude, Rosia Montana. When you walk here, everything seems very peaceful, but that is only since very recently. For many years, this picturesque village has been threatened to be demolished by gold digging, and just a few months ago, this issue triggered the biggest demonstrations ever seen in Romania for an environmental cause, and the danger is not yet over. But let's start from the beginning. Rosia Montana has a very long history. It was mentioned the first time in a wax tablet dated February 6, year 131, but the archaeologists can date it back another 30,000 years to the Stone Age, where already gold was being dug. It is very apparent in the landscape. There are mining tunnels everywhere, and they are remnants from when the Romans were here in the 1st century. In 1948, the mines were taken over by the government, which extracted gold until the mid-1960s. In 1975, the communist regime, led by Ceausescu, established a big open mine until 2006. At that time, one entire mountain disappeared. The mine was closed again in 2006, but as early as in 1995, a contract was signed to allow continuous exploration of gold. The contract was later handed over to Rosia Montana Gold Corporation, which is owned 20% by the Romanian government and 80% by the Canadian company Gabriel Resources. The company started many years ago to buy houses in Rosia Montana whenever they became available. They then closed them down, installed alarms, and waited for the village to become empty so that they could start the gold exploration. This has caused the number of villagers to drop by more than 1,500 people. 90% of gold mines use cyanide to extract the gold. Cyanide is extremely poisonous to living organisms, and in Baia cyanide escaped from the company Aurul and poisoned the rivers Tica and Danube in 2000. Large number of fish in Hungary and Yugoslavia died, and the accident was named the worst environmental catastrophe in Europe after Chernobyl. This method will also be used in Rosia Montana if the company gets the permit. Here are the plans. In green you see the village. Here the mountains will be removed and open mines established. Here will be waste areas, and here the factory. This area will be the TMF facility. It's a big lake of mud that contains all liquid waste from the excavations, including cyanide. TMF facilities often take more room than the excavated material and will fill up the entire valley. In other words, the landscape will be completely demolished and the environment will be poisonous for humans and animals. The company is represented everywhere in the village, promising restoration of the houses if just the mining is allowed to start.
It's quite annoying. Imagine waking up, going outside, and you instantly see a banner. And before, since March, there were from 8 o'clock there were people dressed in uniforms, Gold Corporation. They were walking, SUVs, cars, also in the center. So everywhere you could easily say Rosia Montana Gold Corporation. Even on Google Maps, if you type Rosia Montana, you'll see Rosia Montana Gold Corporation.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying. It's like, for 15 years, the locals, they are getting this propaganda every day.
Tika has been actively participating in making the world aware of the threat that the mining is posing to the environment.
I filmed when the Romanian Commission of UNESCO came, and I filmed just what happened in that day, and it became viral on the internet and at the television. And then I moved. I wasn't welcomed so nice by the employees of the company, so they threatened me for a while.
As an example, employees of the company tried to run him over using SUV vehicles as he was biking, and recently 6 men showed up at his home, threatening him not to rent a house that was too close to the company's property. This did not discourage him from continuing to document the events in Rosia Montana.
Again, I made a video when a special commission of Romanian Parliament came, and it was the same scenery like when the UNESCO Commission came. So, like the company was preparing everything, organizing. They were bringing people with buses from other villages, other cities, just to protest here and to say that they want jobs and to start the mine. And the authorities, they were all together, they were connected with the company.
At this time, however, many people all over the world started to become aware of what was going on in Rosia Montana.
The protest started in September, and there were like massive protests everywhere in Romania and outside of Romania. I think the maximum people that were in Bucharest was almost 30,000 people.
Shortly after, an important law proposal allowing expropriation of the citizens of Rosia Montana was denied in the Romanian parliament, and the company suffered a major stroke as the value of their shares dropped by 50% in just one day. Further, UNESCO declared the village a World Heritage, and the German insurance company Allianz refused to insure the project after activists from Rosia Montana spoke at the insurance company's General Assembly.
In March, the company fired most of the employees, around 400. So now it's quiet here in the village in the center.
Tigger still lives in Rosia Montana. Since things are more quiet now, he has started a scout center. One purpose is to educate further citizens to live in a democratic society.
We are having activities for kids to contribute in their development. And, we try to educate them in a non-formal way to become a responsible citizen in the community they live.
The question is, what happens next? The Romanian Ministry of Environment still considers an application filed in 2004, and if they approve it, the mining might start again, supported by the Romanian government.
But still the fight is not over. I think they wait for an approval from the environmental minister. I don't know when this will happen.